Oh, what is going on, buddy?
Hello!
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Professor Layton vs. Phoenix. Right when we left off, we've unlocked a secret room in the basement of the Great Archive that was hidden in a puzzle that was inside of a book that we were here for in the first place. So where is this going to lead us to?
What?
I don't even fucking know. I see shadow dragons, fire dragons, dragons made of fire. This place appears to be some sort of historic site.
It's amazing to think a place like this could exist under the library. I wonder when it dates from. Ah! That mural! It can't be.
Oh wait, is that because they talked about the fire that lit up the village?
Yeah.
Ah, it's a metaphorical dragon. Or the dragon was actually a fire, but before I even look at the cool
things. It looks really cool.
I'm gonna touch the fire for a coin, obviously. That's how it works. And then I will touch the other fire for a coin. The fuel for fire in this world is coins, obviously. Anything in the rubble? No. Is this one gonna have a coin? No. That rubble's important. That one gonna have a coin? That one has a coin.
Yep.
No.
Missed.
There we go. Perfect. Thanks.
Alright. You missed. There you go.
There we go.
The ceiling around here caved in.
The walls have gone brittle too. Maybe dangerous to stay here too long.
Oh. I hope this cellar isn't going to collapse.
That would be awful.
It would.
Alright, should we look at the wall or should we talk to... Because we can look at the wall and the thing. I'll look around first.
A dragon breathes fire, setting the town ablaze.
There's a woman in the mural. The dragon's master, perhaps?
Why is a nasty mural like that in this secret room beneath the Great Archive?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Something's written here, but the letters are too worn away by time to be legible.
These letters have a funny shape. Maybe it's some ancient script?
I am intrigued. If you could only know what is written here.
I'm not familiar with this script either. I'm sorry that I cannot help.
I'm sure you can predict the story though, Espela. Alright, nope, I missed a little bit to the right. There we go. Hey there.
Maybe she can read it. This wall painting is a bit scary, isn't it? A monster attacking a burning town?
There's also a woman hurling fire. Suppose she must be a Vavitch.
That woman is the Great Witch, or the Great Vavitch.
Miss Mystery, which one is it? I must know.
The Great Vavitch.
Hell yes.
This certainly doesn't bode well, a painting of the Great Vavitch here.
Do you know anything about the Vavitch in this painting?
You don't know of the Great Vavitch? But how can that be possible for a man of your learning?
Well, I'm a foreigner.
Never mind, I'm sure you must have your reasons.
I'm a foreigner.
I don't wish to pry.
Oh my god. Let's not mix two worlds together, but I appreciate that. Would you mind perhaps telling us...
Did you almost do it?
No,
okay.
But don't push me down that road.
Okay.
Telling us about this Vavitch. The only Vavitch is the Great Vavitch. Everyone else is just a basic witch.
The woman in this painting is the Great Vavitch... I can't read.
BEZELLA?
Oh, okay.
BEZELLA.
Oh, yeah.
BEZELLA.
The Great Vavitch BEZELLA in this painting depicts the infamous legendary fire that she caused.
The legendary fire? Like Ho-Oh?
She is she is the Vavitch in charge of all witches, whose very existence poses the greatest threat known to Labyrinthia.
Oh, you gotta read this.
The Great Vavitch BEZELLA cannot be considered the same as the other witches. She is the root of all Labyrinthia's woes.
Well, shit. The Great Vavitch BEZELLA. Now, canonically, the only Vavitch. Everyone else is just a witch.
Yep.
But this witch is the Vavitch.
The Great Vavitch.
We now have the canonic answer so we don't keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
What do you mean by the root of all of Labyrinthia's woes?
It's pretty self-explanatory, I thought. The reason for all of Labyrinthia's suffering at the hands of witches lies in the very existence of the Great Vavitch BEZELLA.
Would you mind elaborating?
The Great Vavitch BEZELLA is the source of all the other witches. As long as she exists, there will be no end to other witches. While the great Vivitch BEZELLA is with us, the townspeople will forever live in fear under the shadow of witches.
Boy, talking about making sure you get witch or Vivitch right, the game literally quizzed you on that one every single line.
Yeah. So, you mean that if there were no great Vivitch, there would be peace? No great Vivitch? That's easy enough to say. But while all of the knights have been searching for BEZELLA, nobody has ever been able to find her. There are very few clues, and no one has ever seen her in person.
Sounds like a puzzle to me.
Nevertheless, the great Vivitch BEZELLA is undoubtedly present in Labyrinthia.
How can you be so certain?
Because her deep claw marks can still be seen throughout the town.
That froze me in fear.
Claw marks? What? You must have seen all of them too. The marks of
the traces of that fire.
I was guessing what that said because it's a blur to me. Because that red.
It's a rough text.
It's just a blur to my blind eyes because I need glasses still. The traces of that fire when you enter this library.
Ah, yes. There was a part of this building that had suffered noticeable damage.
BEZELLA is a fearful...
That would be Vivitch.
Okay.
I'll count it Vivitch because it's focusing on BEZELLA.
Okay. BEZELLA's a fearful Vivitch who has all other witches doing her bidding.
Exactly.
Long ago, this town was reduced to ashes as a result of her fiery magic. Reduced to ashes? That must have been, let me see, 100 or so years ago? It was on the evening of the Fire Festival? Did I read it right?
Yeah.
Held every year in honor of the great Vivitch BEZELLA.
It's kind of ironic. It's Fire Festival and you burn the whole fucking place down.
The great Vivitch's fury was unleashed without warning as the entire town burned.
That's terrible.
That was legendary fire.
Yeah.
Because I saw the L and the... I hate this.
It's all good.
God, I really can't... I do need new glasses. Every person in this town knows about it.
The legendary fire.
The rebuilding of the town was a long and arduous process. And all the while, BEZELLA must have been watching and laughing from the shadows. That's awful. Even now, the legend of long ago continues to cause real suffering amongst the townsfolk. To think that a painting of that fearful Vivitch could be right here in the basement of my beloved library. What is it doing here of all places? Anyway, my meltdown aside, nothing for it. We'll just have to have this room sealed shut. Please, let's keep the existence of this room strictly between ourselves, for the good of the people. As for me, I shall do my best to forget all about this hidden room. I'm afraid I'd rather not remain in here a minute longer. Can we go, please? So I started closing up the library for the day. Can't help but feel we've done something wrong.
Luke, do you recall the words towards the end of that message?
Do you mean, until then I will wait?
That's right. When we opened this door, or rather when we were guided towards opening this door, I could sense someone else's will at work. It's almost as if our following Carmine and coming to this library had all been planned out in advance.
Surely you don't mean that we were beckoned here by the great Vivitch BEZELLA?
Or the storyteller himself. Only time will tell. Oh yeah, I forgot you were here.
BEZELLA.
BEZELLA, Espela. Do you know her? Are you related?
You know, that's a great question.
Do we need to have a chit-chat, a fireside talk?
Oh? Hey, it's a fireside talk.
Huh? Is something the matter?
Uh-oh.
Are you feeling all right, Espela?
Yes, I'm fine, really.
Inside check.
Moltres, was that you?
Moltres? She's not okay.
Huh.
Espela? Yes? What is it?
You good, dog?
It's just that, well, you've been so quiet. Oh, it's nothing. It's just that this room,
Yes.
it's a little chilly, don't you think?
Should we light it on fire? Heat it up in here a little bit?
The atmosphere is a bit sinister, not to mention that scary picture. Maybe it's about time we made a move from here?
Yes, indeed.
Huh.
Those words at the end of the message. Come on, game. There we go. I will wait. What if we weren't meant to be the ones being called here?
Oh, I think it was Espela being called.
Maybe. I have no idea, though. They've both been updated.
Oh.
Let's look at this one. Commander ahead visiting the Great Archive to investigate one of the library's secrets. The secret being the ancient remains found hidden in a room beneath the library. Who would have thought that the secret coming was afterwards the mural of the Great Witch the Great Vivitch BEZELLA in the library? A little slip of the tongue there. Beneath the Great Archive were ancient remains in which was enshrined an ominous wall painting depicted the town when
Depicting the town.
being consumed by fire. When was this painting created? And by whom? Was it by chance that we found this wall painting? Or were we in fact led to it by someone?
Why are you better at reading in a voice than you are in your own voice?
I have no idea. I wish I could tell you.
Like,
Fuck.
you noticed that, right?
Uh-huh. don't remind me.
What the hell? Whoa, it's much more relaxing here, isn't it? It felt so intense and claustrophobic down there. Yes, it certainly did. Today's been full of surprises. And not only did I meet up with you two again, but we also found that mural in the library. Seems that this town really does hold a mysterious secret, doesn't it?
Told you.
Right. What shall we do now?
I'd still like to learn more about this magic. We've been in here for quite some time. It must be getting late. It's probably best if we wind up our investigation for today and take a rest. A long rest, if you will. We must both be feeling tired.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I'd be happy to do a little more investigating with you two. But I have an errand to run before it gets too late. I'm still up for investigating further. Whatever the puzzle, I'm ready to solve it.
You hungry, dog?
Luke, I could hear your tummy rumbling from here just now. Well, I can't pretend I'm not a little hungry.
Do you need more bread?
You haven't arranged accommodation yet. Why don't you both stay at the bakery?
I thought that's what we were doing in the first place. You
Yeah,
invited us there and
same.
told us to stay there.
Yeah. There's a room free, so I'm sure it'd be alright.
I thought we went over this like earlier today.
Yeah. And Mrs. Eclair would love to have you. What do you say?
Well, I already said yes to it earlier, but if you put it like that, we'd be delighted to stay. Thank you, Espela.
I think she meant just hiding out, like, away from the guards while
That's
things
true.
calm down.
But I swear that, like, they always said it's like, hey, we have a room free, why don't you stay here? But,
Yeah.
anyways.
And there's all that delicious bread, too. I'm looking forward to it already. I want bread. Professor Layton, do you have to be going?
Yes, sorry for all the trouble we put you to.
Not at all, although I still can't get used to there being a secret room under the library. It's been a while since I last met someone capable of solving my puzzles. As I promised, you have my permission to borrow the Grand Grimoire. If you have any need for it in the future, please do drop by and let me know.
Thank you very much, Miss Mystery. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, there's just one more thing. I have all of Labyrinthia's puzzles stored here in this library. As soon as you continue with your investigations here in Labyrinthia, there will likely be puzzles that you cannot solve or which you do not find. Such puzzles will come to me. Anytime you wish to solve such puzzles, just visit me and I will show them to you.
Huh. Puzzles that we cannot solve or do not find, you say? Very well. Then I look forward to seeing you again.
I'll be waiting. Please take care on your way home. It's already become dark out there. And if I remember rightly, the storyteller's latest story did mention the evening.
Oh, shit. You take care, too. Until we meet again, Miss Mystery.
If we ever do.
Oh, bye.
We're going
right.
to die. Wow, are we dead yet? It's already this dark out here. Didn't realize we were in there for so long.
It looks as if it must have been raining up until a moment ago. The ground is still wet.
Yes, and that's what reminds me of what Mrs. Eclair was saying before we left. She said you might want to hurry. It looks like it might rain at any time. Let's get to move on. You too, Espela. Hey, where is she?
That's strange. She's not here.
Espela?
Espela? Oh shit.
Oh no. I wonder where she could have gone.
Perhaps she's still in the Great Archive. Oh, my meat. Gosh. The only does it step by step. Oh, are you two still here? Can you let me through though? I have to lock up.
Hello, Dewey. Have you seen Espela?
You're looking for Espela. She left while you were still talking to Miss Mystery.
Eh? I wonder why.
She said something about having to buy some milk, even though it was still raining. Oh, yes. I do remember Mrs. Eclair asking her to get some milk for the bakery.
Yeah. It was raining, you said?
Yes, it started raining about the time you all went down into that library basement. Espela left just now. It did look as if the rain was about to stop. Oh, yes. She left a message for you. She said to go back without her.
But she didn't have to go alone, especially in the dark.
I'm sure she'll be fine. It's only milk she needs, so she can't get it at the market. Not far, so she should be back soon. If anything, it'd be more worried about you two being the ones in danger. You know, in the story, it said there were two companions. Your work here is finished. I suggest you both go home. I don't want to get caught up in anything. Luke, why don't we head back to the bakery and wait for Espela there?
I suppose so. I guess she'll be alright. Right?
I sure hope so, but I'm going to look around a little more
When
just
the
'cause.
NPC wanders off.
It seems related to the mural we saw in the Great Archive cellar.
The librarian said the fire was caused by a fire dragon summoned by BEZELLA, the Great Vivitch.
Interesting. A flag.
Those symbols were in the Great Archive too.
These flags serve to constantly remind the townspeople of their creators watching them.
That's terrifying. It's a bit unsettling, although I can't really say why.
Have you ever been controlled before, Luke?
What?
What? Alright, looks like there's nothing else around here. If I can go left. Nope, okay. So it's move
Whoa.
time. I want to try and see if there's any potential hidden puzzles around, though I may also look around to see if there's any other interactions. But,
Oh.
what? This is
Town
the
square outskirts. At
Back when
night,
we got-
it looks so dangerous.
Let's take a look at everything. Just a little look-see do. Probably just got wooden crates.
They're just crates, nothing to see.
And it's just us now, so we have no Espela to kick out on some of the things. There's water fountain. The water looks very clear and maybe suitable for drinking.
There must be a spring somewhere nearby.
Actually, I think most of this is the same thing, just without Espela's jump in. So,
Huh.
all right. But I will check. I'll just check to see if there's like any townspeople around,
Yeah.
or if everyone's gone hiding. Can I talk to the guards? Looking like some real guards standing at the entrance.
Is this an important building?
I have no fucking idea. We won't have a tour guide to tell us if there's anything or not. All right, let's check out the shopping district. Hello?
Who are you?
Well, I'm glad I'm looking around a little bit.
Who are you?
Oh, no, pushed the wrong thing. Hello?
Whoa.
I was gonna say Cinderella as a joke, but
Yeah.
okay.
That, it's like a very stylized Cinderella.
Yeah. Just go for it, man. Doesn't have to be in an
God.
accent or
Yeah.
anything, so.
Francisca, Anna, Lillian, my dear friends, I'm ever so sad. Oh, soon the four of us will be forced to part ways.
Hmm? This is the pawnbroker shop, isn't it? What seems to be the matter?
That's so weird. How that. Oh my! Is that concern in your voice, oh gentle sir? If you have but a moment, allow me to explain my ever so woesome woe. The family
Coffers?
coffers
It's probably a British
are
word,
not
so.
brimming with coin as they once were, I'm afraid. So I've come to sell my ever so dearest friends. Sell your friends?
What? Indeed, and lifelong friends of that.
Oh, indeed, gentle sir. However, my friends are ever so picky about where they stay. Pray, would you be able to put them into their proper rooms?
I'm going to assume there's some kind of animal, like maybe a hamster.
Mice. Oh.
Or,
they're just
no, it's
dolls.
literal fucking, okay, dollhouse drama.
A set of very stubborn dolls have requested help in assigning each of them a room. Touch asks to find out each of the dolls' criteria for their perfect room and then place them in the rooms based on what they say. Remember that each doll speaks for its entire color set.
Okay.
Touch Ask to see what each doll has to say about their preferences. You can cycle through their comments by touching Ask each time you wish to view another doll's comment. Change the doll's positions in the dollhouse on the upper screen by dragging them with the stylus that you don't have on the touchscreen that you also don't have. Moving a doll of one other color will move all dolls of that same color on the upper screen. Once you think you have satisfied the doll's conditions, touch Submit to see if your answer is correct.
Okay. So if I want to ask A here, so is it, wait, am I asking like the doll of A, or am I asking, I'll assume, oh wait, it's on the bottom of the screen here that it says what it was. So B, I want rooms on the same row across or up. Oh shit. Okay, let me ask C. No way am I staying in a room next to A. Oh god. It'd be nice if B had rooms below mine. Is what D said. A, I really want a room on the top floor. Okay.
Right.
Now, if I'm correct from what it said, I think that if you move someone, they all go, like, everyone will go into a room that matches that color. If I'm getting that right, like if I have A and I can't, wait. Oh, I've got to match them down here. Oh, okay, yeah, so it matches it's the color that matches. Which means we have a lot of shit to deal with. So at least that we know, okay. So doll A cannot go in blue because there's no blue room on the top.
Yeah.
So we can at least narrow that down. I don't know if you want to write this down on your phone so we can keep track of some of this. We can figure this out. This is a lot of getting rid of information.
Okay.
So
just writing down their...
Go ahead and write down, number one, write down a hint of doll A really wants a room on the top floor. Room on top floor. And we can say that it is not blue because there is no blue on the top floor.
Okay.
So, B want rooms on the same row, across, or up. Which is very weird wording on that, so we'll try and get to that.
Okay.
C says, no way am I staying in a room next to A. So C will always have to be split from A, so I'll have to try and figure out, once we have a room set for A,
okay,
how that goes. And D, it'd be nice if B had rooms below mine. So, this creates an interesting circumstance for us, in that, for D, the rooms always have to be below B. So if we can find a common circumstance where that happens. So B always has to be below. Huh. But how would we do that? I mean, depends what they mean by below. Because sometimes I've seen puzzles do this where, like, by below, do they mean directly below? Or do they simply mean be below me even if it's 2 floors below me? Because that can entirely change the way that this entire thing works.
Yeah. I took it as directly below.
That's the same way I took it, but I don't think that would work under any color. with my brain going through. If it's directly below, there's no color that has the same one directly below it. So I think it's going to come down to a fact of having it be like super low.
All of blue is below.
All of blue is below a yellow.
So
we know that we can cut down that A is not going to go in blue ever. Now, this is going to be...
Does that mean B could be in blue?
B, we have to figure out. B wants rooms on the same row, across or up. So that means that all of them have to be either diagonally in the same row or across. So let me see if I can find... Would that be yellow?
It's just D wants rooms below them. That's what I mean.
Across or up? So... Oh, wait. I think B is gonna be...
I think D needs to be yellow. I think... Well, that's so weird because they're already in those places.
So I think that B goes in green because there's that vertical row of green and the one offshoot of green is across on the third row.
There's one next to yellow. We're both thinking our own things right now.
I'm gonna throw...
I'm focusing on
B into
I'm focusing
green.
on C and D's things. Now they're saying how... Or not C and D's. Focusing on how D wants B to have rooms below it.
Let's also look at C. C does not want to be anywhere next to A.
Yeah.
Now by next, do they mean left or right? Or do they mean... Like, is any square adjacent to it vertical
next
or...
to means left or right.
Okay.
You know, like next door?
Yeah. Okay. So, if C can't be next to A, we need to know where A goes for sure, which is a hard one to figure out. Be nice if B had rooms below mine. I think the only one that I have for sure is B in green. Because I think that's the only one that matches the puzzle of all being up or across. Because like I said, you have all those three greens that are all in that vertical row, and the only offshoot is to the left of a side row, which would technically be...
Yeah.
That's the only one that I am confident in, so we need to build off of that.
Because that means that not all of B's rooms will be below D's.
That does create a problem, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, but what the else?
What the else?
The only other thing that could... The only other thing that could maybe make sense would be for B to ironically be blue. Because
yeah,
you
that's
know
what
that
I
blue
said.
side by side and up and down. But I thought it's... Because to me it sounds like they want to all be. But...
They want to all be?
Let's go ahead and put it there. If we put it with B, let's see. D wants rooms below, which means it wouldn't be green.
No, D wants B to have rooms below it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's I'm just kind of cutting it down. So like I was saying,
Which works the most for yellow, which is you've out of all the thinking you've done, you've circled back around to what I was saying while you were first thinking.
I know. Well, I'm trying to...
I don't know. Did you hear me when I said that?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, because I noticed I'm like, but wait, that doesn't really work because there's, yellow next to blue.
So if they want rooms below them...
I don't think there's two colors where one is all completely below the other, is there?
No.
There isn't, no.
There's not.
Is there colors where it has the same one underneath each one?
Nope.
Huh.
There's no commonality like that. If B had rooms below mine. So where could D go that would work? I mean, obviously where it is right now would work. If B is truly in blue, then the only color that would work would be yellow.
Yeah.
But
It's just weird because those two were already there to begin with.
I'm pretty sure that we're wrong on B being blue because that technically wouldn't work for well, wait. Well, no, this can't work here because we'd have to check out to see where green would go. Because right now they're next to A, or where C would go, because right now they're next to A right there.
Uh-huh, I see that. I see that. They're next to A in a couple places. On the bottom there and then above.
Because, let's try this. That just did the same thing, because red and green is flipped, so...
I don't know what you're expecting.
Someone's in the wrong spot, because, like, A literally can't be blue because there's no blue on the top. So there's very little that I can do to make this work.
Riveting gameplay.
I know there's an easy way to get this figured out, but I'm trying to not use hints, but I think we're going to have to because we're a little lost. But watch it simply be the hint of, you can eliminate that A goes in blue because there is no blue up top. Watch that be like exactly what it does. But I think there's only one hint on this level, maybe.
The dolls do seem to have some rather demanding requests, but don't feel discouraged. It's only a matter of listening to the request and making sure it is properly fulfilled on the upper screen.
That's not a hint. That tells you how the game works.
Yeah.
That's not a hint.
Look at the initial position of the dolls in the dollhouse. It's easy to see which dolls are not pleased with their locations.
What do you mean?
Finding out which dolls are unhappy from the start is a good step in the right direction.
How do you see if they're unhappy? Am I supposed to be able to see an expression on their face?
I guess so. Oh, D's smiling and the others were frowning. Wait, they were all smiling just then.
Wait, what?
Put the long black hair in the green. Unless I'm seeing things.
I've been looking on the big and small and nothing's changed.
Are they all smiling?
No, they all just have a circle mouth.
Oh.
I swear nothing's changed.
This is what happens when I can't see. Actually, this puzzle can be solved in one single step. Out of all 4 colors of dolls, only one needs to be changed. Can you tell which? Hit restart.
I mean, I could have just done A, B, C, D.
So only one needs to be changed.
Am I gonna just have to be like, tell me which one it is? I mean, I'd say the biggest one that we have to look at is C, because C doesn't want to stay in a room next to A. But that puts you next to A entirely.
Huh.
I genuinely... And you're still next to A. On the 3rd row. I just genuinely...
Have you switched B and D?
Let me see if certain things have been met. Well, let's just number one see if A and C are still next to each other.
Right next to, yeah. We just need to figure out
and blue
which
and B is no
switch.
longer blue is no longer below them. And A can't go to...
I'm sure we're being yelled at right now.
Probably. I mean, whatever it is, we could have we should have done the movement because literally A cannot go here because A is no longer on the top, which was their demand. I want to be on the top floor. That move would never happen.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
just going.
yellow and green also have rooms on the top floor.
I know, but like. Now let me get it correct. C doesn't want to be next to A.
I had it written down,
C,
remember?
yeah, but still, C is next to A, so.
Is it just that? No, because
C's next to A.
What the fuck?
The game has to solve this for us, so we're not.
The only doll actually unhappy with the dollhouse layout is C. Swap her position so that her request is met while making sure the other dolls stay happy.
And that's the last hint they're giving us.
Yep.
Is that the only doll unhappy is C, which we kind of figured because you're staying next to A. How do we solve that though?
All you have to do is literally just try
D?
switching with... Nope. Because next to A. Now try B.
That's it.
Don't worry. To me.
Wow.
I...
As you'd expect from a gentleman in training.
Well, that took you a real long time now, didn't it? Correct. Happy residents make for a happy home.
And it makes for an extremely upset content creator.
Same.
Now I get it. The friends you're referring to are your dolls.
Oh, thank you, gentle sirs. With my friends all in their place, I'm sure to get over such a fair price. I'm sure to get a fair price. And I'm sure they'll be ever so happy in their new homes. Wait, did we do that for your friends or for the price? Tell me, Mr. Pawnbroker. Look, Luke's brain is broken right now. Tell me, Mr. Pawnbroker, will you take ever such good care of my friends now?
I don't remember what his voice was. Madam, I realize you have brought your friends a long way to visit me, but I'm afraid a doll's house like this is a little out of my line.
Whoa, her hair went way up.
Yeah. Okay, you win. I'll take them off your hands.
Wonderful! Thank you ever so much, Mr. Pawnbroker. You might be laughing, but I could certainly sense the tension in that transaction.
A haughty laugh of authority, perhaps. Alright, well, after that fucking nightmare, we're gonna just go... I guess we'll explore a little bit just to see who else is around. But we're gonna go ahead and keep progressing and go back home and eat some bread next time.
Jeez.
If anyone wants to wonder why us playing the Brazilian games is probably not going to happen, you have your reason right now already.
Right there.
Holy shit.
Blame it on the Vivitch.
Yes, we were cursed.